Good morning, dear students. Today, which we are going to discuss, that is the continuing topic, cash book. Cash book, is the book where we record only cash transactions, cash receipts and cash payment. These days we are discussing double column cash book. In double column cash book, we are making discount and cash column cash book, discount and bank column cash book, discount cash column and bank column cash book. So two columns of amounts are there on both the sides of the cash book. So that is the double column cash book, that is the sense. Now just you see that in discount column on receipt side as well as payment side, we shall record the cash discount. When we will receive the payment from our debtors, surely we will allow the discount. So on the receipt side, we shall record the discount which is allowed in the discount column. Like manner on the payment side, discount column is there and that discount is the discount received. Because when we pay to our creditors, we receive the discount for the prompt or earlier payment. So that is the cash discount received from the creditors. Now you see in the bank column. Bank column is there in double column cash book. That bank column shall record all those transactions which are associated with the bank account. Because being a firm, we do various cash transactions in cash form. At the same time, we also do the various cash transactions through the bank account. We pay through the bank by check or some other means, as well as we receive the payment by bank transfer or by check through the bank. So those cash transactions which are done through the bank account are recorded in the bank column, and that is there in the double column cash book. So we should not get confused that what for cash column is there and what for bank column is there in the cash book. Cash column is meant for cash transactions, bank column is meant for banking transactions which are done through the bank account, whatever cash transactions we are doing. In that regard, you remember contra entries. Actually, one cash transaction is recorded either receipt side or payment side. But there are some such transactions which are recorded on the receipt side as well as on the payment side, both. Because in those transactions, cash account and bank account both are involved. Either cash comes and from the bank account it goes, or bank account is increased and from our firm cash goes. So their cash and bank account are involved, so they are recorded on both the sides of the cash book. Remember, there are some such transactions which we treat as for the contra entries. One thing, when we open the bank account, our bank account is increasing and cash balance is decreasing. When we deposit the cash, second financial transaction where contra entry will be made, cash deposited into bank, again bank account will increase, our cash balance will decrease. And third transaction for the contra entry, that is withdrew from bank for office use. So our cash balance will increase, bank balance will decrease. So for these three transactions, contra entry will be made, and against those entries we will write capital letter C in the LF column to identify that this transaction is for the contra entry. This entry is the contra entry, opposite of it there is another entry, so that they could not be posted somewhere in the ledger account. So this is about the thing which we are going to discuss.